Welcome back again, guys, and it's another episode of EJ Show, English to English Show, and it's about day 21, 21, 21 of EJ Show, and it's nice. And here it's been rain is pouring about last 1 hour or 1.5 hours, and it's continuously being pouring rain, and I can't take video from upstairs, so I am taking video from downstairs. So please cooperate with us. Please cooperate with me and just starting our first segment, which is the vocabulary bank, and we are just reviewing the vocabulary that we have been taught in the earlier episodes, and I am just using the flashcards. And now we are starting, and the first word is quite essential, quite essential, most essential. And the next word is nemesis, rival. Lagna, a small gift given as a sign of gratitude. And the next word is illicit, illegal. And the next word is liquacious, extremely talkative. And the last word is serene, and calm and peaceful. And that's all. And we are winding that segment, and we are moving to the next segment, which is the open fire. And it's nice that what we discussed today is about what just about a casual talk. And one experience that I want to mention, you all want to mention to all you guys, is that I am just means trying some special food recipe today afternoon, and it's been a parota, Kerala special parota. And you all heard about the parota beef special. It's a food dish that is being served in here Kerala, not in here but almost in India everywhere, but not in North India. But it's been banned there, of buffalo or beef being banned there, as they consider it as their god. And in here in Kerala there is no such problems, and we are have that eat beef and parota as something special, and the recipe is something which is very special to Keralites. And what so the story behind the recipe is that I have, for the last 2 days I am searching for a good recipe, and I have seen in I have to show some videos in YouTube. And which one of the video that attract me is that it's been easy, and without any egg or milk we can prepare that parota recipe, and that awakened me, and it's interesting to me. And but which is riveting me, which is a riveting one for me. And I am just considering it as a practice section or the initial trial one. And I am just making with a small quantity of flour, and I'm just created. And it's about something which have the water consistency. And in that video he the YouTuber has been explained it as how much you mix it in the flour with the water and the salt and sugar, that much consistent or that much softness that you will get at the end as the outcome. And the parota will be that much softer when you push really hard in that mixture. And you can see that it can be mixed very well. And first I initially used to put on the bowl some flour, and pure flour, and then after adding some sugar, and then after some salt, and mix it well with some water. And I made it for some massage purpose, and we mix it well. And it has some consistency which is above the chapati or chapati mix. So we need some more water for that mix for making parota. And I made that on the slab which is near to our kitchen which is our kitchen slab, and it's been a granite floor, and I'm using that floor for mixing that very well and making it uh, mix very well for some 50 around 15 to 20 minutes. And something which I mean is that it's something which is very need physical strength to mix very well with the hands and pure hands, and it's been a very tough job at that time. If we don't know that there is that much pressure when we see some video on YouTube, but when in terms of actual practice or actual making, it's something which has some difficulties made at that time, and we can only be um, what seen that only after that making at the time of making. And I am completely inside at that time and being really hard for I am being sweating for the time when mixing well. And I I made that mix very well, and after 15 to 20 minutes I made a bowl and mix. I rubbed some sunflower oil plus some ghee and mix it well in equal quantity, and make some rub on that bowl, and mix that mixture of flour, sugar and water, salt, that mixture into that bowl, and rub some more mix of oil and ghee on top of the mix, or the mixture. And I used to close it down with a wet towel or some cotton cloth, and I closed it or covered it with the wet towel, and I rest it for around 1 to 130 hours, for the last 130 hours. And then after I taken, and we can see that it's been softer as more than earlier we seen. And how much we take or we take into rust, that much will be softer for the outcome at the final outcome. And we can see that it's being softer after the 130. After, if you can possible, you wait it for 2 hours or more than 2 hours, and it becomes more softer, that you take that much time to rust for that mixture. And after that I take that much is some balls from that mixture, and then on the slab I make some rub some mixture of oil and ghee. And then after that I just totally made a small quantity, so I early made that statement. So I just made 3 balls from it, and I placed it on the slab, and again I done the same process, rub on the top of the mixture or the balls, and some mix of oil and ghee, the oil content. And then after the same process we conducting it's being covered by the wet cloth and rest for 20 minutes. And after that we can make it and we want to press it properly, and after that mix we can roll it on what we can see that in a thin layered way, and we can spin it well, and we get after what we can make it in a way that we can fix it as a shape in a circle shape, and rest it for 15 minutes. And you can see that after that the same quantity, the same process should be conducted, that is which is the wet cloth should be covered from over the mixture. And after 15 minutes you want to take and press it properly with the oil in your hands, and press with medium pressure, and you will get it the shape of parota. And then after that you want to put on the pan at a medium flame, and after that you want to rub some oil, and then you can take it after that. And without loss of the heat, you want to heat, or you want to make it what you want to press properly with the two hands, and you can see that the layers of parota can be made after that. And only after that the hitting over the parota, you can see the layers, and that's how we can create parota. And that's how, and I am in the middle of that process, and I want to continue that process after this taking this video. And we are just winding up, and tomorrow I will explain how our what the results of the or the outcome that we can see in that parota making. And I will convey that to all you guys after tomorrow, and let's see what happened. And just try it out, just try it, and you can see that in a better way. And you can after that you do it in your home, and it's been you are all inside the home, so you can try something special. And that's it, and we are winding day 21 of EJ Show English Show, and here Jithin signing off. Bye bye.